am back on the Idaho Map playing Farming Simulator 2013 with the Rude Man. So guess what? I'm still harvesting, but I got a couple new little toys so that we'll take a look at. Let me see if I can find the first one. Sooner or later I'll find it. I haven't assigned it a space yet. Be the last thing that shows up. You wait and see. It's here. It's here. It's here. There it is. Alright, I had a subscriber. Oh, I'm holding up traffic. I had a subscriber recommend this. I was talking about cleaning up the poo in the cattle barns and the pig sties. And this mod, and for those of you that don't know, this is a mixing wagon where you can mix straw and grass and make and silage and make mixed feed and then feed it to the cattle. So you would just take you know, your forklift or whatever you're using to throw some straw and some hay in there, bales of straw and hay, and then scoops of silage, and it would mix it up in a proportion just like the mixing stations, and then you'd feed mixed feed to the cattle. Well, this one has been modified to pick up poo. So the mixing station, again, you would put the straw and hay in bales with the forklift, but this thing in the front would be used for there's your mixing ratio up there, but the front would be used to scoop up the silage. So it's got I don't know, we wouldn't necessarily call it a vacuum, but it's got a thing on it that that you turn it on. And let me fix this. Somewhere there's a... Oh, there it was. Somewhere there's a thing where you can change the open course play on this particular piece of equipment from the right mouse to left control delete. So I can get rid of that. And clicking my right mouse won't do anything. But see, now I can use my mouse to adjust this thing. And what it does is, you know, you go into a pile of silage and it picks up the silage and throws it in the mixer. So in this case, though, they've modified it that it not only picks up silage, it will also pick up poo. And they're calling it, interestingly enough, the sweeper. So it's the SPV12 Krone Sweeper. That's the name of that mod. And that will allow me to go ahead and scoop up the poo rather than bring a front end loader or of some kind in there and doing it one scoop at a time, which would take forever. It's doable, but still, it would take forever. And that's one of the reasons why, you know, that big lizard that I used to use in my silage biogas plant, that's one of the reasons why I brought it over to the farm, because I was going to be using it to scoop up poo and stuff. But this worked a lot slicker. So, and I'm all for being lazy. So let's run and see how that's going to work. In the meantime, oh gosh, I've got a tractor needed to be refueled again already. Looks like, let me get this. Is that him? Stop the driver. Nope, wasn't him. I've got a... Is it him? Must be him. Alright, I'll let him empty. While he's emptying, we'll go check on the Black Beauty who's stuck in traffic again. Alright, looks like... Oh, he needs to be refueled. But where's the Black Beauty? For some reason, he just will not get under this harvester. I don't know what his issue is. I don't know whether it's that particular tractor, because I didn't have trouble with other tractors doing that. I may have to switch tractors out and see if it's a tractor issue. What happened? There we go. Let me go turn this guy off so he doesn't take off. These guys have a tendency to take off when they just get the least little emptied. Whoops. Oh, got it. Don't take off on me. Shut him down so he gets a full load. We want him to get every potato before he takes off. And what else is finished work? Is that the... I think that's him. He's done. So he just finished field number 8. I set up a course on that. Worked slick. I showed you how to do that last episode. I believe it was last episode. Of using course play to run 2 courses. If you notice down here, he's got 2 combined courses running. So we will stop him and reset this course. And we'll get him to work on a different field. But in the meantime, let's get this guy out of here. One thing at a time. Alright, he's empty. So we will, in the meantime, he's turned himself off. They tend to do that. And we'll get him started again. Get him on his way. Take this guy and start him on his course. Hopefully he doesn't run into that harvester for some reason. Make sure the other guy is... Where's the other guy? Why is he setting it? Because the truck is full. It doesn't take but a couple of loads, and these will fill those trucks. Alright, shoot, he's gonna meet that other guy. You wait and see, they'll hit head on. Where's the truck at? He's still working. There he is. He's a tater truck. Are you the tater truck? Get back there before that other guy comes. You wait. This guy here, he's got a full load. Well, actually he doesn't. Is he gonna get under there? No, really? Well, I'm not going to take everything back I said about you, but I'll take a little bit back. Okay. Yep. All right. Now he's off, and hopefully that truck will get back before he gets there. Alright, let's see where he's at. Did that truck get back? Oh no! Oh, not you. I'm trying to get in the truck. This happens a lot too. I need to redo this because if there's some guy waiting for him, I need to redo this route so that this truck actually drives over here instead of down on the road, so he doesn't run into those. So that when he comes back from being unloaded, he's not going to hit anything and then just swing around like this and line himself back up, because the way it's going is not working, because it only takes a couple of loads to fill him, and then there's bound to be another tractor sitting here waiting to be unloaded, and he's going to hit him head on every single time. I've had to come back a dozen times to do that, to fix that. So there it is. It's the little things, you know. You get things running smooth, but there's always some little thing that you have to fix. And the best thing to do is fix it when you see it happening, but of course, I'm recording, and I don't want to take the time stop and redo that route. So, and then of course when I'm done recording and I turn the game off, I forget that I was going to do that. I should start a little journal of things that I notice when I'm playing, and then afterwards, see, this guy's they're gonna butt heads. You wait and see. Can't remember why I had to stop in the middle of that course. Yeah, I gotta stop this guy. Oh, shoot. Stop him. Stop him. They're gonna hit. That was close. Well, he still did hit, but oh well. But anyway, it should start. Stop. I don't want you going that way. I want you going this way. I should start a journal, and as I notice something, I've said this before and I didn't do it. Well, he needs to be refueled anyway. Oh, come on. Just running back and refueling. Why not? Turn the beakers on so I don't get creamed and all that kind of good stuff. Well, anyway, we'll get back to the coon sweeper in a second here. You notice it's 19:57 o'clock up there, so it's going to be getting dark. The sun's going down, and I'm not done harvesting. I was hoping to be harvested all in one day, and it may or may not happen. I'm getting pretty close. My biggest problem is that potato field, which was a good size one. That field number 6, it's a very good size field, and so and even with 2 harvesters on it, I've had trouble with these overloaders on there, and it's taken forever to do that field, and it's taken a lot of my time because I keep having to run back and forth and fixing their little issues. So that took a lot of time. But as far as the harvest goes, I'm pretty much done. I'm cleaning up a couple of fields. I think that guy's done. This field, I think, is done. That field's done. 37's all but done. He's down here pretty close. It's this field right here. As a matter of fact, let's go back and we'll take a look. Yeah, see, field number 6 is not quite done. So I'm getting close, getting close. Let's get him filled up and back on the road. Yeah, it was there's an LP YouTuber that I watch occasionally. It's Stardust LP, and he reminds me of me in the respect that when it comes to YouTubing, he's got a very nice voice for technically speaking, where I don't have a real good voice. Mine is kind of scratchy and can be a little irritating, I think. But the other part is I'm not real heavily motivated by some of the more successful YouTubers out there are people that can, hey everybody, how's it going? I'm here today. I'm going to have a lot of fun. I want you to come down here. And, you know, they just get overly excited. And I can't do that. It's not me. And if I do it, you're going to know that it's forced. Now, I can have a good time and I can tell a joke and laugh as well as anybody. But to come on and do that every time, to be that pumped up and excited, I can't do it. It's just not my nature. And so this person I'm telling you about that does that, he's similar to me. He's got a very somber voice. He doesn't get overly excited. He doesn't, you know, he has a good voice. It's just not overly excited. As a matter of fact, the thing about his page is, you know how you try to describe what your page is about? Well, his description kind of is, you know, you're not going to hear a bunch of fake enthusiasm like you do on some stations. You're not going to, you know, it's just going to be a more mellow time, a little more somber and serious. And that's fine. That's what he does. But when I heard him say that, it reminded me so much of me, because I can't get overly excited like some of these people do either. If I did, it'd probably scare you to death, and it would be phony as all get out. So, you know what? I didn't set that sweeper still. I need to do that. But anyway, I was just going to say that he's revamping his page, and he's pretty much made the decision that about doing Let's Plays. Now, you know, Let's Plays can be different. The Farming Simulator is different doing an LP than if I'm doing Skyrim or Fallout New Vegas. In the Fallout New Vegas, I consider that a role-playing, where this is a simulator. I'm simulating a farmer, and I'm doing farm work, and I'm commentating as I do it. And I'm describing what I'm doing and blah, blah, blah. I'm just running off at the mouth. But in role-playing, if you're playing a role-playing game like Skyrim or Mass Effect, and they're different, they really are, because some role-playing games and fantasy games, they're not fully voiced. For example, Skyrim is not fully voiced. And what I mean by that is you, the player, when you're playing them, you're reading text and listening to the person that you're talking to, the NPC, but you don't have a voice. You just have dialogue that pops up. And so if you're doing that kind of a Let's Play, most people will role play it, and they'll voice it themselves. So in other words, if I've got a choice of 3 things to say to the NPC that I'm talking to, I'll choose one of those things and read it or role play it. And I'm not much of an actor, so it's not like I can act it out. There are other role-playing games like Mass Effect and that are fully voiced, and so that means that your character, when you click on the ABC, you know, that you can say to the NPCs, that your character actually says those things. And so it's a little more difficult to role play those because they're already voiced. So you play them differently. But I think the interesting thing that Stardust is talking about doing is to go ahead and play the role-playing game and just play it, no voiceover. And I have actually heard other people do that. Okay, there must be just one trigger point for the whole thing, maybe? I don't know, let's see. Yep, that looks like, yep, okay, there's just one trigger point there. Alright, gotcha. Okay, yeah, Scorpion's Edge told me about this and has been using it, and it works pretty good. Now, it must be taking it from the other side, too. That's why it's still going, even though there's nothing here where I'm parked. And there it is. So now, alright, it works slick. Except for that big darn sign that pops up and says no manure accepted here. And now I got to figure out what to do with my manure. And I'm assuming we can do the same thing here. Yeah, I don't, alright, what's going, oh, did I turn it off? I turned it off. No, I didn't turn it off. It's still running. Alright, why is it not picking it up? Is the pickup point on the other side? Maybe? I don't know. Let's go figure it out. Getting back to Stardust and his and his idea that maybe he will not voice over his LPs. Like I said, I've watched other people do that, and what they kind of do is a lot of these RPGs like Mass Effect and Dragon Age, as you're playing, there's so much dialogue, it's fully voiced, that it's almost like you're watching a movie. And so I've seen them not voice over the game, just play it. And so I'm not quite sure. I've never really watched a full LP of somebody that did that, so I'm not quite sure if I would like that or not, but as far as a viewer, I just thought it was interesting. The thing I found interesting was the fact that his playstyle in some respects is similar to mine in that there's no fake enthusiasm. You know, if you hear me laugh, it's because I've been thoroughly enjoying myself. You know, it's not... yeah, some of these YouTubers that you go to, and they're just so overly bubbly, and I just wonder if they didn't, you know, drink a gallon of coffee before they came on and just get themselves all wound up. I don't know what to do with this poo now that I've got it, except for sell it. I don't really want to use it for fertilizer. I really don't have a need for that. I would just as soon, you know, fertilize with my cedar. And I'm not quite sure where you can sell this stuff, except for maybe the biogas plant. Alright, I got John Deere in traffic again. Let's go take care of that. Oh, man. I forgot. I was going to... Oh, that... I tell you, those beet harvesters, they're trouble. There he is. I need to put him in a position someplace, even if it's just number one. So that I can find him. Okay. Shut the mixer down. Alright, John Deere, I would think that was probably this guy, maybe? Nope. Why is he... Oh, these guys are so much trouble. Oh, this is that Black Beauty. I think it's him that's causing the trouble. But I can't prove it in a court of law. Let's see if I can... Oh, come on. There we go. But who's... What? What? What happened to him? That guy is what happened to him. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Alright, there we go. Now, why don't you just drive the course and take your beets or sugars, or I guess these aren't sugar beets. Take your potatoes and hustle them over to the truck, and you are full. Let's stop. That trailer must have knocked him, as my mom used to say, ass over tea kettle. There's another saying. You know, talk about sayings. Where'd that come from? I'm gonna knock you ass over tea kettle. Look how far he did that. All the way from the end of the field. Oh my God. It's a pretty pattern, but it's not right. Yeah, I'm gonna knock you ass over tea kettle. What does that mean? Did somebody in the past grab a tea kettle and just whopped a snot out of somebody with it? Okay, so here's another thing. At the first of the episode, I told you there were a couple of toys that I got. I have a subscriber named Dar Smith that recommended something to me here. Was talking about the tipper that that I had for hauling. Well, I think it's under miscellaneous. Can't remember. There, right there. I was talking about this little bitty trailer. It looks like a horse trailer, and I thought, well, you know, realistically, how many head of cattle can you get on that? Full-grown heads of cattle to sell, or how many pigs? You know, maybe a couple cattle, maybe 4, maybe 6 pigs. It didn't look realistic to me because it just looks like a bit, you know, a good size horse trailer. So she suggested that I look into. Let me see if it's in here or if it's in trailers. It must be in trailers. Tippers, however they call them in this game. And she recommended that I look into that. A livestock trailer that you pull with a truck. Now that's more like it. That's what you'd use to haul 20, 30, 40 cattle. So I'm going to be using that as soon as I get these things to... Oh, it says it's a pig transport. Ooh, I hope it does cattle too. Well, it says livestock trailer. Capacity 85 pigs. Well, I hope it does cattle. Maybe it doesn't. But we'll see. Anyway, that's kind of cool. Find out where that other guy is in relationship to... Okay, he's coming back, so let me get this guy heading out with his load. Get this guy. It's getting dark on me. Alright, get him back. Are they going to meet? 2 ships in the night, smack into each other? Probably. Tend to do that, don't they? It wasn't so likely for that to happen when I only had 1 or 2 combines, but now that I've got 6 combines and 2 harvesters out there, and each of them have an overt loader, it's more likely now that they're going to smack into each other at some point on the road because the roads are pretty narrow. See if I can get him snuck in here to get a load of taters. All right. Turn around. See, unfortunately, I'm a lazy farmer. My butt's too wide to get up in there. There we go. You know, I haven't looked. I should look and see what I've got for... Oh, I was right there. Okay. Oh, man, I got tons of wheat, tons of barley, tons of corn, tons of potatoes. I don't have that many sugar beets, although I do actually. 727,000. Soybeans, I still got some soybeans left. I got some oat. Ooh. What happened? He's empty. Alright, there we go. So, I could actually become a multi-millionaire if I sold some of these crops. I don't know if I need to wait for a great demand or just sell crops. I'd be multi-millionaire. I got canola starting in 2 days. You know, I got enough time to do some more sugar beets before or canola before I have to sell. Now pigs start in 11 hours, but I don't think that I have any ready to. I don't know how long it takes them to grow, those pigs. Weird. All right, so go ahead and get you going again. Go slam into your buddy. Okay, he's still running. He's done, and he is empty. So let's reset him. Get him started up. Close him up. Uh-oh. It's John Deere. I think that... Okay. Guess who it is? It's him again. How'd you do that? Watch what you're doing. Should sue the power company. Get your poles off my property. How did he get around it? Really? How did he do that? I mean, really, you'd have to be pretty dang talented to do that. Ah, heck with you. I'm gonna let you go. Do what you gotta do. Get him started. Close him up. Oop, don't do that. Oh, he's still got wheat in him. Alright, where's my trailer? Way down there. I want you to come to me. Okay, this guy's ready to dump. I'll tell him to drive now. In the meantime, this guy's probably in the way, so we'll move him out of the way. Well, if we have any luck at all, the next episode I won't be harvesting. We can get on to other things. And I still haven't discovered how to sell the milk. I got my milk truck and I can put milk in it, but I don't know how to get it out. Okay, this guy is what? He is heading, this is field 11, which is, alright, so that's the guy that just finished. This one is waiting to be unloaded, and this is field 25. This is field 37, which is almost done. So this is field 11. He's done. He's just doing his thing. Field 26, field 37.2, field 25. Whoa, how come he is just dinking around? Probably. Let's stop this guy. Oh, because the combine's done and probably shut off. So he didn't run to that combine because he probably wasn't running. Oh, look at this. They didn't finish their job. What happened here? Alright, so this combine isn't done. Alright, you're not done. You are not done. Well, How did he do that? I wonder if he'll do this without stopping every time there's a break in the wheat like that. That's what I was afraid of. Oh, God. Alright, I'm going to run you back over here, and we're just going to tell you to run the course. Like right here. I'm going to tell you to drive the course and see what happens. Okay. This guy's field 37 waiting for that guy. Okay, we were taking that manure to the biogas plant. Yeah, the biogas plant to see if they buy. Oh, not him again. Tell you, it's frustrating. See if they buy manure. I know that you can sell manure. I just can't remember where. I know you can buy manure at the biogas plant. And I know you can sell straw at the horse stables. I think Hanson's. You can do something at Hanson's, I think. I can't remember. Well, we'll get up here and find out. I was just practicing not talking during it. It's just playing, seeing how it was like. Can you imagine every episode if I didn't say a word? It might be kind of pleasant, actually. Everybody be saying, why don't you do that every time? Alright, I may be mistaken. Oh, I didn't know I still had silage here. I thought I moved it all. Manure is not accepted here. Yeah, I think I'm mistaken. I don't think I can sell it here. I don't think it's... Pretty sure. So, I'll figure out where to do it, though. I know you can. I just can't remember where. Could be the... No, I don't think the co-op does. But, we'll find out. Alright, so he's working smooth. Let's see what this guy's doing. This guy is yeah, he's stuck again. I don't know why he stops. But he do. You betcha, we're gonna have this harvest done pretty quick. That'll be nice. Okay, now what's this guy doing? This is field 11. He's done and he's empty, so we can move him. What I really need to do too is just maintenance. I need to, well, not maintenance, but farm work, field work. I need to get my windrower up here and get all these hay fields all swept up, and then get my 2 Krones working. And you know, the thing of it is I thought before that, well, I'm not going to mess with it, but now that I can use that big windrower, Pretty much automatic, but you have a course. You know, I just push a button, boom, he does the course. And then with the Krones, if I double up on courses with it, like I've been doing, it's pretty much automatic too. And if I don't need the straw, I can sell it. I can take it to the horse stables and sell it. I'm going to leave him here for now. All right. He's getting filled. He's heading back to that guy. This guy, 25. Is he done yet? No, I don't think he is. Nope. Why isn't he moving though? Huh. Wonder if I wonder if I ever even started him. No, I know. This is the field that got messed up. So, yeah, he stopped because he thought he was done. Now, getting back to the animals, I need to figure out how long it takes for them to... The sheep are at 111%. They've got 5% wool. Total mixed rations. They've got 8 days of mixed rations. They got 4 days left of water. The cows, which I believe are the milk cows, they don't have silage. That's okay, but I did give them mixed rations. They only have 1 day left, so I need to get some mixed rations to them. And water, they have 5 days of water. They have 7,000 gallons of milk. They've produced 27% manure. They produced 7% of liquid manure. And then the pigs now are at 40%. They didn't have any percent before. So they must be getting, you know, to the point where you can maybe sell them for slaughter. Yeah, good. I was wondering if they'd ever show up, because before they kept showing 0%, 0%. And somebody told me that they don't start showing the percentage until they're ready to harvest, if you will. And never having done that before, I don't know. This was the first time I've ever done animals. And I was talking to somebody too, one of my subscribers, about doing soil management. There's a mod that you can do. Some maps have a soil management portion to it that you have to work the soil. And that sounded interesting too, to do that, make it a little more realistic. Might have to look into that. I have to find a map that does that. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode here. When we come back, hopefully the harvesting will be all done. We'll get closer to having some animals for sale, and go from there. See how that works. In the meantime, I wish you all a good day and happy farming, and I'll see you next time.